What's up, everybody? Today I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about microphones, and particularly budget microphones. So I have 3 microphones here, all retailing under $100 on Amazon right now. So I'm going to give these all a try and let you listen to it completely unedited, and we'll figure out which one we think sounds the best. I'll tell you which one I like the most, and you can tell me as well what you think sounds good. So first up, we have the Rode VideoMic GO. This was the first microphone that I ever purchased. It's been a pretty trusty little mic. It's really nice that you don't have to have a battery or anything on this one, but it does definitely have its limitations. Next up will be the Rode smartLav Plus. So I actually haven't had a lavalier mic, so this is probably gonna be something that makes a big difference for me in these sort of like talking head type bits where right now I am using a shotgun microphone, but getting that microphone a little closer to my mouth might be the good solution. And last up, I just purchased the Diety D4 Duo, which is a really cool little mic. The Duo is because it's got 2 microphones on it. So it's really kind of targeting vlogging, and it's got one shotgun mic, which is pretty standard, pointed out at whatever you're pointing your camera at. Then it also has a microphone pointing back at you so that if you are behind the camera and you want to say something, you sound significantly better. So we'll check that one out too. Now, I should probably also point out that right now I'm using the Rode VideoMic Pro, so that's what this one sounds like. This is a $250, $230 microphone, so a little bit pricier than these options, but that's what you're hearing right now. Let's start by talking about why you need a microphone in the first place. This is what the built-in microphone on my Canon R sounds like, and right now I am pretty much almost exactly 6 feet away. And this is with that Rode VideoMic Pro. So right now I've got it on a boom stand and I have a 3.5mm extension, and that lets me get this microphone just barely over 2 feet away from me. So 4 feet and putting a microphone on makes a big difference here. So I'm gonna test out these 3 microphones, and for the shotgun microphones, I'm gonna show you both what it sounds like on camera from 6 feet away, and then if you use a setup like I'm using right now so you can get your microphone closer to you. I should probably point out here, I actually have no idea which one of these is gonna sound the best, so it's gonna be a surprise to me too, but I'm gonna put them through the ringer and we'll see what we like. This is the Rode VideoMic GO from 6 feet away. This is the Rode VideoMic GO from 2 feet away. Next, let's go ahead and open up the Diety D4 Duo. So again, super cool thing about this microphone is that it has mics pointing in 2 different directions. So you can record other people and be behind the camera and talk to it yourself, and also see some good stuff. For starters, this thing is super small, like really low profile. It's got a couple dead cats on it. But if I take those off, yeah, real nice and compact here. All right, this is that Diety D4 Duo from 6 feet away, and this is the Diety D4 Duo from 2 feet away. So I've already mentioned that this microphone has 2 mics that point in different directions. It also has a 3.5mm jack on it, so you can plug in another microphone, like a lav mic, like I'll get into in a second, into this microphone. And this guy is only $89 on Amazon right now, so that makes this a great budget item. Okay, so here's one additional test of the Diety D4 Duo. So this is sort of a vlogging setup. I'm just doing this handheld right now, but this is what that microphone is sounding like there. And then here, let's check out the back microphone. Okay, so here is a test of the back microphone and a view of my messy guest room. So as I was mentioning, this is how I'm getting a microphone closer to me. I've got it on a little boom stand, and then I have this extension that runs over to my tripod. And last up is the Rode smartLav Plus. So this microphone is list price $90, but I'm finding it on Amazon for $73 right now. So this one's going to be pretty different in that it's a lavalier mic, which actually will clip onto my shirt. You can also tape them to the inside of a shirt, but won't be doing a test of distance because you'll always use it clipped to your clothing like this. And this is the Rode smartLav Plus. So different style here, working with a lavalier mic. It's got a couple bonuses and drawbacks to it, and let's just talk about some of those. For starters, this microphone is normally $90, but I'm seeing it on Amazon for $73 right now, which is not bad at all for the quality of this microphone. It is, like I said, a lavalier mic, so it's going to clip onto your shirt like I have it now, so it might be noticeable. You can also tape them to the inside of a shirt or tuck it into the lapel of a collar, which is why they sometimes call them lapel mics. So along with the style, there's a couple good things and a couple bad things about it. Nice thing, gets the microphone really close to your subject, so hopefully this is sounding really good. Bad thing about it though is unless you have a wireless lavalier mic, which is a more expensive thing, you're going to have to be tethered into your camera or another device. So I actually tried this out first with my 3.5mm extension just directly into my DSLR camera and ran into a problem with that. So this microphone cable is only 4 feet, which is why I was trying to use that extension in the first place. But I discovered that this microphone, since it's actually made more for phones, it has like the tip ring sleeve, like slightly longer 3.5mm jack, which when I plugged it into my camera and did some more testing, I could like kind of get it in the right spot, but when I was plugging it into the extension, I could not do that. So now I've got it plugged into an old phone, and unfortunately, like I said, it's an old phone because iPhones aren't making 3.5mm jacks anymore, so my phone, I couldn't even plug it in. I don't know where that adapter, the little dongle is that they give you when you get a newer phone, but I lost it a long time ago. So the downside, then you have to pair it with your phone. You have to sync up the audio after the fact, but who knows, maybe this is going to sound really good and I'll be happy to jump through all those hoops in order to do it. This is what the built-in microphone on my Canon R sounds like. This is the Rode VideoMic GO from 2 feet away. And this is the Diety D4 Duo from 2 feet away. And this is the Rode smartLav Plus. Alright, well those are all of the microphones that I have to check out today. So what did you think? Did you like one of them more than another? I think that after I've listened to them just a little bit, really, there's not a huge difference. The biggest difference that you can have with a microphone is the difference in getting that microphone closer to your subject. So I'm sure you heard when the mic was 6 feet away versus 2 feet away, significant difference. Now, of course, you can't always choose what that distance is, how far out your microphone has to be, and so that's where, you know, having a really nice and expensive mic might be the thing that some people need for their videos. But if you're just starting out making some stuff for YouTube and you're trying to decide which microphone to get, especially if you're gonna do some talking to the camera stuff like this, where you might be in your bedroom or just someplace in your house and you have some control, the best thing that you can do is just get that microphone closer to yourself as you're filming. So what we were looking at earlier, where I showed you how I have my microphone right now on a boom pole and an extension cable just to get that 3.5mm jack farther, that is going to be the absolute best bang for your buck. You know, if you're splitting hairs between, you know, this microphone being $73 and that one being $90, you're gonna see a much more significant difference by going ahead and investing in a way to get that microphone closer to you. So I know that's a bit of a cop-out. I'm not actually picking my favorite microphone. I think they also all have their own merits. You know, the Diety D4 Duo, having both of those microphones is a really cool feature to it. And the lavalier mic, although it was a little inconvenient having to sync that up in post and everything like that, it is really nice being able to get that microphone so close to your subject just by putting it on their shirt. So I think I'm gonna keep using all 3 of these microphones in different capacities based on what the job is, what I'm trying to accomplish that day. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video and got some value out of being able to hear all of these microphones. Once again, to point it out, I didn't do anything at all in post to these microphones. So that's just straight up what the microphone sounds like. and with some tweaking, you can obviously make these sound even better, but that is just like a totally raw, unedited cut of what these microphones sound like. If you're thinking about getting one of these yourself, I actually have links in the description below. Those are affiliate links, so if you purchase those through me, I'll get a little bit of a commission for it and would definitely appreciate that. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you're not new here, but you're not subscribed, what's up with that? Just subscribe already. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for taking some time to learn with me today. And remember, it doesn't matter if it's perfect, it only matters that you start. Bonus content. You guys wanna meet my dog? Oh, Tober. Oh, yeah. This is Tober. He was down by my feet. He's impossible to see right now because he's super black and I'm wearing a black shirt. Oh, look, what's that? Oh, is that you? Do you see you? Oh yeah,